Speaking of money, we don't have the salary guide. Here's what you should be earning in 2022. This is our top story today. So the annual UAE salary guide and hiring insights 2022 by Michael Page Middle East is here. It gives us insight into what you should be earning and what industries are most in demand. And it covers loads of industries from banking and data to engineering, legal and retail. And it's developed as a reference for hiring managers and job seekers to make informed decisions. So basically, if you're looking for a job or you're hiring someone, you have a better idea of like what the market is like. Don't they always say if you're looking for a new job, you should know what the standards are? And of course, the actual salary guide is always the juiciest part. So, like I said, it looks at a number of key industries and it tells us what people in those industries are earning. For example, we can look at, should we go to like retail?
Should we 6 hours?
Oil and gas. So sales and marketing, I think, is that closest to us? Technology, are we? I think this morning proves we're not good on tech.
Media and communications, I think.
Media and communications. So they have digital and they have sales and marketing.
What's the top paying industry?
That's a good question. Well, I see banking and oil and gas. Let's go to those first and then go to ours. So banking, oil and gas, or I
want to know what bankers make.
Yeah, me too. Okay, bankers. Okay, so if you are a banker, so first of all, they go through the top promotions in demand in that industry. So I just skipped it. In banking, the positions most in demand are investments associate, finance manager in the investments field, institutional sales director associate, compliance manager, corporate development manager, and fund finance manager. Can't even say it. That's how. Okay, so if you are top of your banking, wholesale banking industry, the average you could be making.
Still,
what
is it? Tell me.
No, this is the top guy. There's one here. So if you're a managing director of an investment bank, the average you could be making is 155k a month.
No way.
Up to 100, and if you're head of consumer banking, now this is the top guys. They're making, so these are, they're making 198k a month.
Where am I going wrong?
We're not in banking.
I know, but this is what I get for chasing hopes and dreams.
They mine the money.
But also,
they don't have influencers on this.
Good point. But also, none of the job roles you mentioned, I have no idea what any of them do.
Yeah.
I still don't know what an investment banker is.
What about if we go into healthcare? So let's say, for example, if you are working in healthcare and you're a nurse, the average they're making is 11k a month for what they do. They should be earning a lot more.
100%.
If you're a doctor, physician, that's like across the board. There's the same in Ireland, is that they just are not paid enough. That's where that comment comes from. A doctor should be making 60k a month on average in healthcare. It seems good. Seems not too bad. Do we want to look at oil and gas, or do we want to go straight to?
Do you want to see our industry?
Okay.
It's like 1,000 pages.
Are we haven't really found ours, but there's sales and marketing, so we could be around there. Okay, so sales. A lot of people do sales. If you are a key account executive, you should be making between 10 and 20,000 dirham.
Okay.
If you are a country manager, you should be making between 40 and 55. Okay, these are the big guys, I am assuming.
I'm gonna bring up this document in my next.
I think the beauty of this is we're not there, unless you go to. I need to find the digital one.
We can do estimates.
Yeah, you can. But like there's so much. But this is a really interesting because it also talks about the job sentiment as to what people expect. In terms of, let's say, like with recent COVID changes, like whether or not people are relocating, whether or not people are happy to work from home. So there's a whole lot there. It's a really, really interesting guide. It's the salary guide and hiring insights, Michael Page 2022. If you want to check it out, that's what it's called.
Honestly, I suggest you print this entire document out the next time you have a meeting.
Yeah.
Just for a bit of backup and reference.
Be like, this is what the finance guys are earning.
Yeah, literally. And I deserve twice as much.
But they look after the money.
Yeah, true.
So
I can babysit money.
I can look after the money. Interesting.
Anyways, moving on.